After half a decade in this life, my real parents finally found me. When they found me, I was scarfing down a burger from a food truck in the street. My own father stared at me like I was some punk. My mother, on the other hand, was crying her eyes out as she stared at me, at a face that was practically a carbon copy of hers. Behind them stood their golden boy Dave Graham, who'd been living the life I was supposed to have. Right then, his eyes were daring me. My son, oh, you've been through so much all these years. Come home with us now. Ingrid grabbed my hand, her voice shaking. I stood up and gestured toward the group lounging at a nearby table, silently telling them to stay put. What the Grahams didn't realize, all of them at that table were my men. On the drive home, Dave's eyes burned into the side of my head, his whole face twisted with suspicion and hate. At the same time, he kept his distance as if being too close might contaminate him. I didn't bother sparing him a glance. Instead, I focused on the two people in the front seats, my parents. 5 years ago, I already knew who I was when I landed here. Their biological son. I even made it ridiculously easy for them to figure it out. The golden boy they'd been fawning over was a fraud. And yet, it took them 5 damn years to come looking for me. During that time, they had no idea I'd already built my own empire, ran a company and hired a team of loyal people. Our family has rules, William said with a gaze full of scrutiny. Starting today, you'll learn to follow them. You'll be staying in the guest room. If you don't want me here, Mr. Graham, just say so. I'll leave right now. I laughed coldly, meeting his stare head on. Here's the thing, when I got dropped into this reality, the system gave me one mission, deal with my damn family. The moment they regret tossing me aside, I get to take every dollar I've earned here and return to my world. And now, with billions to my name, I'm not about to play by their rules or beg for their approval. William's face darkened, but before he could speak, Dave puffed up his chest and marched over, snapping, how dare you talk to Dad like that? He's only trying to help you. And who do you think you are? You're just some outsider. Who are you to lecture me? I gave him a long, hard look, my voice cutting like ice. That shut him up. His face crumpled, tears spilling down his cheeks. My parents rushed to his side, fawning over him like he'd just been mortally wounded. Meanwhile, I stood there like a ghost in the room, ignored. I shook my head, watching the pathetic show unfold. This family is a joke. They know I'm their real son, yet they treat the maid's kid, the one who stole my life, like he's their pride and joy. What the hell is wrong with these folks? I'd had enough of this circus. Turning away, I headed upstairs. This room works. I'll stay here. I said down casually. No, absolutely not. That's Dave's room. William's voice thundered as he saw me about to settle into his adopted son's room. Lucien, what do you think you're doing? Have you no respect for this family's rules? He glared at me, his face twisted with fury. Behind him, his manipulative son started bawling louder. Bro, he sobbed. I know I took the life that should have been yours, so it's only fair you take that room back. The second Dave finished whining, he turned to Ingrid and William, looking as pitiful as humanly possible. They fell for his act, pouring out all their sympathy, trying to soothe him like he was a toddler. I couldn't care less about their ridiculous family drama. Without a word, I walked into the room and tossed all of Dave's stuff out into the hallway. Before William could completely lose his mind, I slammed the door shut to his face with a loud bang. The shouting started immediately, his voice full of rage on the other side of the door, but I just ignored him. Instead, I popped on my headphones and made a call. President, I just found out that there are some serious issues with G Industries. With the current strategy, are you really planning to take it over? It was my secretary reporting. I nodded and replied, I came back here out of curiosity, wanted to see what kind of people they really were. Well, turns out they're exactly what I expected. They don't give a damn about me at all. It's time. Go ahead and take down their shitty little company down. I said it with a cold tone. My secretary got straight to work as soon as I hung up. Meanwhile, the door started shaking under repeated blows. It wasn't hard to guess.